Welcome to the 503rd Legion channel. My name is Chance, and I'm going to walk you through a deck profile with Mace, Windu, Blue. Very controlly, very fun. So let's just get into it. So the first units I'll talk about is R2-D2. Really good. When played, on attack, look at the top card of your library, or your deck. You may leave it on the top or put it on the bottom. It's pretty good, helps you cycle through your deck. The 4 the 4 toughness as well does pretty good for trying to like poke some of the other units, especially in this deck. You want to control the board, so it just sets that stuff up for you. The next unit is cool. If I butchered it, whatever. 2-drop, 2/3, restore 1 on attack. Discard the top card of your deck. If it shares an aspect with your base, then you can return it to your hand. This card is really good. Helps you cycle, helps you draw, gives you advantage. Fantastic card. The next is Guardian of the Wills. I run 3 of those. Fantastic card. It actually synergizes a lot with the lightsabers. Spoiler, Jedi lightsaber. So turn 2, you can have a 5/5 that gives a -2/-2, and then synergize another spoiler with Mystic Reflections and gives something another -2/-2. So you have the potential of doing -4/-4, which is -4/-4, on turn 2. Pretty good. Next is Tech. If you've played the game, self-explanatory. If you haven't, Tech, what he does is you play him, and all of your resources become playable. You basically you can smuggle them out. They cost 2 extra in addition to their already cost, which is up right here. So, I mean, it's just good. It's a good late game. It's fun for controls because you can kind of like put a toolbox in your resources and start dealing with other threats on the board. Next is Yoda. So Yoda is a 2/4, restore 2. When defeated, you can choose a number of players. They each draw a card. You choose yourself all the time, unless you really like the opponent. But the 2/4, it's good. Good defense, decent attack. Restore 2, fantastic. For 3, it's great. It also has the Force and Jedi tag, so it synergizes again. Next is Stila Guerrera. So this does not have a Force tag. Does not have any kind of tag that synergizes. It's fringe. But it's a 4/3, and when it's played and when defeated, you can deal 2 damage to your base. If you do, you search the top 8 cards of your deck for a tactic card, and you draw it. It's fantastic. Helps you dig for answers to threats on the board. So you do it early game, so that way late game you don't got to worry about nothing. It's pretty fantastic, actually. Next, Canan. It's kind of a staple in any kind of blue heroic deck. It's a 4/5, so already great stats for 4 on attack. Your opponent discards the top card of their library or deck, and you heal 1 damage per aspect that the card is. Now this does multiply with more Spectre units, but Canan, a 4/5 for 4, that helps you gain life no matter what kind of life, 1, 2. It's great. Great card. It helps you apply pressure and control the board. Next is Kotti Mundi. Coordinate is crazy, this format. It's a lot easier than I thought it would be to maintain coordinate, and if they're keeping you off of it, they're wasting a lot of resources. So Kotti Mundi is pretty good. Coordinate, when your opponent plays their second card of the phase, you get to draw 2 cards. So super amazing. Puts pressure. Is a 5/7 for 5. Just nutty card. Next, Obi-Wan Kenobi Sentinel, 6-drop, 4/6. When defeated, you give 2 experience tokens to another friendly unit. If it's a Force unit, draw a card. So it's giving you card advantage if it's a Force unit, which more than likely it will be. And it's a 4/6, so it's actually pretty difficult to get rid of. Just ask Kyle. Next is Mace Windu. So Mace Windu Party Crasher is pretty crazy, especially against Dooku. the last deck profile that was uploaded. Being able to clear the board of droids, or just clear the board in general for like Sabine, whatever that case may be, you know, it's just really good. It restands itself every time a unit's defeated. So basically, let me just read it. It's ambush, so you're already attacking with it right when it comes in. It says, when this unit attacks and defeats a unit, you ready him. Broken board control card. It's fantastic though. And has the Force, Jedi, and Republic tags, so it's pretty solid. And as you saw, the last card, Redemption. Redemption's great. When played, you heal up to 8 total damage from any number of units and or bases. And you deal that much damage to this unit. So you can heal 8 from your base, or 8 from among your units, or 5 from your units and 3 from your base, or whatever the case may be. Fantastic card. All right, so we'll go to the events. So the events, I run 3 high ground. It's just really funny. I think it's better with more sentinels, but I just like it. Protects my other people like tech. Really keeps tech on the board. And that's a bummer for your opponent. So great card. Might dial it back, but I think it's pretty good. All right, so 3 Mystic Reflections. You have to have a Force unit on the board or in play to use this, well, to make it worthwhile. Usually it just gives -2/-0, which is still pretty solid for 1. And if you control a Force unit, it gives it -2/-2. So make an opening -2 resources needed to play. So pretty solid, pretty easy to get the Force unit on the board for me. So I like it. And with the Guardian of the Wills, when you play that on turn 1 and then turn 2, you could equip the lightsaber for 2, play the Mystic Reflection for 1, you're giving something -4/-4. That capability. So you can knock out 2 units. It's pretty solid. I run 1, it binds all things. Pretty good. Especially because I run Force units. So you heal up to 3 damage from a unit. If you control a Force unit, you may deal that much damage to another unit. Fantastic for removal, fantastic for healing your guys. Just all around fun. The next is the Force is with me. You're going to choose a friendly unit. Put 2 experience tokens on it. If you control a Force unit, also give it a shield token. You may attack with that chosen unit. Just applies pressure, makes you guys bigger, gives them a shield, makes them a threat, even the little ones. So I like it. I play it. Some people run 1. I like 2 just because I want to see it. So pretty solid. Next is 3 Takedown. And this is where I get kind of aggressive with one particular removal event. You can defeat a unit with 5 or less remaining HP. Really good. When Boba was still in the picture, it was just really good against that deck. I think it's really good against most aggro decks. So, and the next is Vanquish. I run 2 Vanquish. Defeat a non-leader unit. Now, a lot of people run Rivals Fall, which is great. 6-drop defeats a unit, so you can defeat a leader or non-leader. This is just non-leader. I can, from what the playtesting is done, I can deal with most leaders just because of the threats that I can put on the board. And then that control aspect to it. So I think it's fine. All right, so now we'll get into upgrades. First upgrades we'll talk about are the Perilous Positions. I took out Entrenched for these, and I put Entrenched in my sideboard at 2 because if I run into a lot of space units, I want to be able to stop them because I don't have a lot of space units. I literally have 1. So I like it. It gives -2/-2, and when you attach it, it exhausts a unit. It's hilarious. It's just really good. I saw one of my buddies playing it in Anakin Blue, and every time he played it, it was just like that chuckle on the inside of me happened, you know? Just like that was sweet. You know, you're staying alive for another turn, and you're making it weaker. Pretty solid. All right, so next we got some lightsabers. We got 3 Mace Windu's lightsaber. So this card obviously synergizes with Mace and Leader Mace. If it's attached to Mace when played, you get to draw 2 cards. gives them +2/+2. Great, great card. If you're in a bind, you throw it on Guardian of the Wills for 1, and it gives it +2/+2, and you got a 4/4. So, I mean, it's just a good card. In the late game, the draw 2 is actually really good, and it's better than I thought it would be, so I'm pretty happy about it. And last but not least, we have Jedi Lightsaber. Just really good. Again, with Guardian of the Wills, play turn 1. Turn 2, you play a Jedi Lightsaber for 2 on it, and then you have a Mystic Reflection, or I have the High Ground to play, or even an R2. So it's just, it makes your turn 2 third resource play better. But yeah, there's a deck profile. If you guys see any room for adjustments or improvements, just let me know. If anyone has any idea how to put some more Sentinel units in here for ground units or even for space, just hit me up and let me know what you think. Have a good time, and thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.